First one. Bucks just 3-6 on the road. Celtics, of course, have won 9 of 11 games at home, including their last 6. Derek White way off on the 3. And Antetokounmpo with a rebound. Jaylen Brown guarding him. Giannis putting up those staggering numbers once again. Here in his 12th year in the NBA. Lillard from way outside. And the ball hit the wire.
There are some bigs that have the ability, but I would say there's 5 to 7 players that can do it for a short period of time. Not for an entire 48 minutes. Giannis needs an entire wall.
Great defense from Jackson. Comes up with a steal. Prince down the other end. Finds Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down. The young Jackson, an excellent defensive player. Again, still getting the start. Middleton will come off the bench. Lillard picks up Jaylen Brown. Brown's had some huge first quarters recently, including the other night when Tatum didn't play. He knocks down his
matchup that they want to either force a shot, force help, or get a good shot. Jaylen Brown, tough shot over good defense.
pass inside, shot blocked. Holiday got a piece of it, and White comes away. Brown had 15 points in the first quarter on Wednesday. He's got 4 points in the first 2 minutes plus here on Friday.
Well, that first step, that burst is just fun to watch.
And it also helps when you got a big on you. That first step gets a little bit stronger when you got a big. Now, Brooke is great at blocking shots, but that away from the basket's tough.
Lillard using the screen and nails the three-pointer. He's on a great stretch shooting the ball, not just putting up scoring numbers, but efficiently. Holiday. This is the third game of a 5-game homestand for Boston. They've won the first 2. As Antetokounmpo is fouled on the entry pass. Holiday picks up his first.
And we talked
about way out to Jackson. His little floater's up and good. Jackson has not been a big-time scorer, but he's been a big help for Doc Rivers. This is his 13th start of the season. White eluding Lillard. And a reaching foul on Lopez. I wouldn't say South. They still won a ton of games, but as Tatum knocks down the 3. That's why it's so impressive what Boston's doing. 18-4 out. They're playing with the same hunger.
They are, and having everybody step up.
Jackson lost it. White comes up with it. Brown likes this match. Spins, hangs on to the ball. Holiday back to Brown. Sets, fires, three-pointer. Got it. Back, knocks down a 3. His second three-pointer. Holiday up top to White. Prince coming to help. Now it's Brown against the young Jackson. And a defensive 3 seconds that was called by Sam Cassell. With him, the strength of Antetokounmpo. And a foul on the floor before the shot. Tatum trying to say that Giannis pushed off. So it'll be a side out.
Okay, now let me say something that it used to be a part of basketball, 10-15, play hard defense or potentially get a second foul. So that just puts the team in pressure. They don't always go right back at that same play.
And here's Middleton, his first minutes of the season. What a great sight for Middleton and for the Milwaukee Bucks. As Antetokounmpo misses that jumper. Holiday drives on Giannis. Peyton Pritchard, the 6-man extraordinaire, with his first minutes tonight. Holiday goes down low, lays it up and in. Time.
Boston, it's what they do, Mike. They just spread you out, and it opens driving lanes, and they really get you going.
How about Jaylen Brown's defense? Lillard thought there should have been a foul. There was some contact, but the officials have been letting them play with perimeter defense a lot. Antetokounmpo's pass, Jackson couldn't handle, and that's a second turnover for the Bucks.
And exact same thing. This is a team identity.
Did you see Lillard's stare at the official after he fell down and passed the ball? Feeling Brown was a little too handsy there.
Well, they're going to get a lot of opportunities at it. Because you said, I love to see players take the challenge. When other superstars are, we're not going to let you walk it up. We're going to pick you up at the three-point line, take 2 or 3 seconds off of the shot clock. That adds up over a course of a game.
You're seeing that happen more and more across the NBA. Teams pushing up, trying to dwindle that clock.
Sam Hauser in for the first time for the Celtics. Another important part of their bench. Brown turns, shoots, scores. Already 12 points in 6 of 6 from the field.
But they are making Damian Lillard guard every single defensive possession. And now putting all kinds of pressure on him when he comes down this end of the floor.
Middleton throws it up. That was a shot. Pritchard releases. Nice outlet. Hauser goes behind the back to Pritchard. Good transition defense for the Bucks. And Pritchard can't hit it. Just what you guys were talking about. That's what the Bucks want to see in transition. Middleton. Count it and a foul. How about Middleton?
And his understanding of the game is something that I don't think he nearly got enough credit for, because he makes the right decisions at the right time.
Had left ankle surgery in May, right ankle surgery in June, and clearly missed the first 21 games. He's now 33 years old, his 13th year in the league. Obviously a critical part of their championship in 2021, but he's had to deal with a lot of injuries since then. Hauser, high arcing three, and A.J. Green, who just checked in the rebound. Middleton. Bobby Portis also in. Horford daring the Antetokounmpo to shoot. He rattles it in.
Mike, you touched on this. You look at the mid-range numbers from Giannis Antetokounmpo. That jumper is working.
And a lot of two-pointers. He's not shooting many threes this year. And those numbers way down three-point attempts. Pritchard wanted to get a shot off. Giannis comes out and make it tough. Good defense here. Pritchard a contested three. Lillard got a piece of it. That's great Bucks defense.
Well, if you're going to get people going at you every play down, you have to make a stand. That's good defense, but like you said, they're going at Dame every play.
And it's at a Antetokounmpo.
Per game, but I take a physical beating, and because of the longevity, I want to step out and become more dangerous.
Well, you mentioned it, Doris, the other night in a loss to Atlanta Wednesday. He took 26 free throw attempts. It's not a career high. The most he's taken in a game is 32. Conley since that one. He hit 15 of 26 the other night. Portis can't get that to go. Horford the rebound. Hauser, no hesitation, nails the 6th three-pointer of the first quarter.
And that's transition defense. People make it seem like transition defense is just getting a dunk or getting a layup. It's not getting your defense set. A miss and a simple open three.
Gary Trent with an open three. Trent, who's struggled early shooting, has really come on recently. He's one of their few additions this year, Doris.
And Milwaukee, it's been an important part of this quality stretch of wins. Damian Lillard, good start for him tonight.
Hauser, by the way, coming off a 20-point game the other night. He got the start, his second start of the season with Tatum out. Alley-oop goes. Giannis couldn't quite control it. Quick outlet. Pritchard throws it again to Hauser. Hauser tips it to Brown. Good hustle play from Sam Hauser. Pritchard lines that one up. Needless to say, Pritchard has become a fan favorite, to say the least.
I had the opportunity to call some of his games when he was at Oregon, and I was calling Pac-12 games, and he was more of a traditional point guard, as you see Portis with the post-up. He was more of a traditional point guard, get his guys set up, score when needed. But for this role, he's energy off the bench and high-level defense. I love to see how he's adjusted his game year over year.
Holiday looking for an opening. Bobby Portis on him. Has a little room and nails another three. 7 already here in the first quarter. But the Bucks only down by 4 as we hit the 1-minute mark. Bucks have hit 4 of their 6 from downtown. An easy 2-point Giannis here in the opening period. Offensively, the Bucks, even with Middleton in his first game, there's just such a better flow.
He's a smart basketball player, Mike, and he can play with and without the basketball. We've seen his mid-range already, his 3 already.
Shot clock winding down. Jaylen Brown in the paint. Jump shot too strong. Portis has it. Both teams shooting 47% from the field here in the first quarter, but shooting well from three-point range. Celtics 16 of their 23 shots from downtown. A.J. Green, top 10 in the NBA in three-pointers. Outlet stolen by Middleton. Floats it up. Shot won't go. Portis tip. And that ends the first quarter. Austin